Now that we have no regrets anymore, anything, we could now take the fight to Yayoi. And by that I mean just stop her. The edge of the forest was much closer than I thought. It didn't take long before I was there. Alright, well, sure enough, just as the force came to end, I found myself back in that room. Oh boy. Oh hey, what's going on here? The same room we saw every time we went to sleep. Ornate, gaudy, and strangely colored, filled with the aroma of tea, sweets, and roasted honey. There was no mistaking this room for any other. Oh god, you see all the shits floating around? But the smell of the forest was gone. And in the room was a familiar face drinking tea by herself. Yayoi. And your new outfit, too.
あら、トールが一番に来るだなんて早かったのね。意
What?
外だったわ。
Why wouldn't I be... What? Where are the others?
そう、まだ来てないけど。もしかしたら来れないかもしれないし。
Alright. Yayoi brought the cup to her mouth as she always did, unfazed. I saw Maya on the way here. She froze. I'm just asking, but that wasn't on purpose, right?
まさか、いくら私でもそこまでやってのんびりしてられるほど面の皮は厚くないわよ。もう、本当に私を止める気があるのかって夢は用意しておいたけど、そんなつもりはなかったし。
Then maybe that really had been Maya's final farewell. That's what it sounded like it to me. That didn't even seem like it was fake. Is that why the others aren't here?
そうじゃない。だけど、そんなトラウマを刺激するような夢じゃなくて、前に言っておいた幸せな夢を用意しておいたのよ。
That's cool. I had to deal with that. A happy dream, huh? I guess you could say that was a happy dream of sorts for me.
それを飛ばして私のところによこしたなんて。マイヤもやっぱりトールの味方だったのね。
I'm not sure if she could be considered on my side or if that was just one final trap. Damn. I didn't know whether I could say she was a genuine ally. I was pretty sure she intended to capture me if I at all wavered in my resolve. There was no mistaking it. Maya didn't pull any punches in situations like that.
そう。それでトールはどうするつもり？
Let's go back together. I held my hand out to Yayoi, but as expected, she didn't take it. It's gonna take a lot more than that.
いやよ。ここまで来てそれだけで、はいそうですかなんて言えるわけないじゃない。
Yeah, like, what was his thought process? There was no sign of anyone besides me coming. Saki, Hirasaka, and Alice probably couldn't refuse the happy dreams Yayoi was showing them. Then what can I do to convince you?
トールは本当に幸せな夢はいらないの？
I don't. I want to live with you in reality. The words came straight from my heart.
けれど、現実だと一緒にはいられないのよ。それがどういう意味か分かってる？
You know, there's always there. Oh God, Yayoi stood up and moved to sit on the windowsill like she always did.
実はね、私、トールが来るのを待ってたのよ。幸せな夢をトールと一緒に見ていたいから。
You intend to make us share a dream?
ええ、そのつもり。いつまでも一緒にいられる幸せな夢を見たいから。
Yayoi raised her hand. Her fingers were poised so she could snap them at any moment. Then I'll pull you out of that dream. Will that be enough to convince you? Damn, I'll seriously end that happy dream.
からずよ。
Ooh. And you're not? She totally is. I didn't know what else to do. Yayoi looked at me with a sad smile.
すぐにそんな気は起きなくなると思うけど。
Oh, we'll see about that. Oh, Yayoi's face drew close to mine and kissed me. Uh-oh. Oh, god damn it. Is this really gonna be happening? Oh god, yep. That's the sexy music. Oh, jeez. She slipped her tongue inside mine, and something sweet, something that tasted more like honey than spit, flowed into me. I don't like that. Yayoi, what did you just...
ディープキス。
Oh, yeah, that's exactly what it is. I mean, what the hell did you make me swallow?
トールが素直になれるものかしら？
Whoa! God fucking damn it. Yayoi grinned. Whatever she just forced me to swallow caused my body to warm up like a very strong liquor. My heart was pounding. Blood raced through my body. It was like that sweet, gentle dream scent. The one that was like roasted honey had been condensed into a syrup. I don't know what's happening. Oh my god, my body was hot. And as I started to wobble and lose my balance, Yayoi pushed me down. Uh-oh.
おお、
Oh.
準備万端というか、予想以上というか。
Dude, she did this to us. She had accidentally swallowed some herself, though she should have expected that when she transferred it by my mouth, by mouth brain. Yayoi licked her lips as her cheeks took on a rosy pink hue. She rustled around my pants and pulled out my penis. My penis sprung out quickly, hotter, stiffer, and more erect than I'd ever seen it before. Yayoi, what are you...
これはきちんと責任取らないとね。
Son of a bitch. There was a hint of excitement in her voice as she straddled me. Oh.
はーい。これから私のここでトールのおちんちん食べちゃいますよ。
God fucking damn it. She said she's gonna eat my hoozle with her hazel. You know what I'm saying? Why is... Of course, this is where this is our start. This is our start. Look at her eyes. She's got like Maya eyes going on. Oh boy.
いつまでも続けられるんだから。どうしてそれを嫌がるの？
Well, you see, holy shit, so much diddly. But Whoa! I didn't take her hand, so Yayoi snapped her fingers, letting out a sharp, dry echo that reverberated around the room. The room crumbled, melting into the air. Our surroundings were enveloped in light, as the distinctly sweet aromas of nightmares filled my nostrils. Fucking goddamn it! However...
あれ？
Whoa! The afterglow instantly abated before my eyes. Hey, what's with that look of disappointment? Oh! Yayoi gave me a troubled look as our surroundings grew white and hazy. There was something dangerous about it, and my head quickly started to clear. With the heat and afterglow of laying with her having disappeared.
なんか違う。こんなの私が望んだ幸せな夢じゃない。
Wee woo, wee woo. Floating around us were memory fragments like the ones I had seen when I went into Yayoi's dream. They weren't all happy. Some of them were the ones I had seen back then, and some... Is this my dream? It wasn't just Yayoi's memories. My memories were also scattered here and there. Naturally, so were recent events. They weren't all happy. Yayoi suddenly put her hand to her chin as she watched them curiously.
もしかしてこれ、現実なんて忘れて夢に浸るためのなんか準備だったりするのかしら。
Wait, what do you mean? Dreams couldn't act on reality directly, but minds could easily be painted over by dreams.
予想と違ってうまくいかなかったみたい。ごめんね。
Sorry isn't enough. I refuse to forget everything here. This and this. When I looked closer, all the memories were there from the past several years. There weren't any from before then, and the recent ones were growing faint. They were being forgotten from the most recent back.
ああ、これ全部私とトールが出会ってからの思い出みたいね。
Oh. Yayoi reached out her hand as if to scoop some up. I could see the time all of us visited the shrine for New Year's, but because it was a recent memory, it faded and disappeared. But I could still remember going to the shrine with everybody.
消えるタイムリミットがあるとすれば、これが全部なくなったらかしら。
People die when they're killed. That's what that sentence looked like. Our memories floated about around us like flower petals tumbling in the wind. Yayoi nonchalantly scooped them up with her hands. It's not too late. You need to fix the dream before we just end up forgetting.
忘れて、それで何の疑問も抱かずに幸せな夢を見ていられるなら、
God,
それはそれでいいかしら。
God damn it. We do the diddly and everything goes horribly wrong and now our memories are fading away. This is bullshit. I didn't know what to say to the look on her face. Was she scared? Sad? Desperate? Happy? She looked like she wanted to say that that was also a happy dream. I won't let you. I don't want this.
だったら、私を捕まえてみてよ。
Oh,
この思い出が全部消える前に。
now I'm on a fucking timer. She twirled her hands around the fluttering memories starting to start spinning around us in an orderly fashion. Like a tiny twister, they were drawn into Yayoi's hands, where they transformed into an hourglass. Tiny fragments steadily fell bit by bit. That must be the time limit. Yayoi!
トールだって分かってるんでしょ。私が幸せな夢を見るには、こうするしかないって。
I reached out toward her, trying to take that sad smile into my hands, but it was too late.
追いかけてこなくてもいいから。大丈夫。きっと一緒に幸せな夢を見ることができるわ。
You know, the plan didn't go so well. Yayoi's figure slipped beyond my reach. She forced a smile, shoved the hourglass into her cleavage, and then disappeared, fading into the background just like Maya had. Wait! Yayoi, no! My hand found only emptiness. Where did she go? I need to chase after the memories in that hourglass. She never shows up at times like these. Grumbling about Alice, who was good at this sort of thing, not being here, I stuck my hand in my pocket. It should be here. I pulled out a key. Aha! It was identical to the science prep room key. Aha! I still have it! I stomped the ground hard and a door arose like a tatami mat flipping up into the air. It was the door to that school. This had to be the door I needed to get to her. I'll catch you right away. I shoved the key into the door, opened it, and leapt through. Man, so much action after the diddly. What is this? Behind me, I heard a familiar slam of the door closing. Oh boy. Oh boy. Here we go. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! After going through the doors, I realized that the ground was wet and I almost slipped. The surrounding area brightened almost instantly, blinding me. I somehow managed not to fall over. Where am I? Oh god, fucking fuck. This is the hot springs?
まさかこんなところに最初に来るなんてね。
Alright. When I looked in the direction of the voice, Yayoi was standing there with a troubled look on her face. This is your pleasant memory?
そう言われると誤解があるというか、やっぱりなんていうか。
I caught you. Yayoi squirmed, apparently genuinely embarrassed, because that was the first diddly. The true diddly. But her current outfit made it difficult for me to know what I should do. She was just far enough away that I couldn't reach her. Yayoi was looking at me, but not actually meeting my eyes.
やっぱり初めてだったわけだし、自分で思ったよりも印象に残ってたみたいなのよ。
So that's why the dream ended up like this.
何よその目は。なんだか私がこんなことばかり考えてるように思ってない？
Hey, it was important to you. Well, at least since we started going out, this is pretty much all I've been thinking about.
ひどい。トールはもうちょっと節度を守ってると思ってたのに。まさか頭の中ではそんなことばっかり考えてたなんて。
I'm just a simple man, Yayoi, alright? What am I supposed to do? Do you have any idea how much of a tease you are? Got him.
いや、確かにそう見えるかなと思うこともないような気がしないでもないけど。
Yayoi scratched her cheek awkwardly. Yayoi's usual provocative manner with me was pretty much an act. It was mostly based off the stuff she'd read. She wasn't exactly innocent, but it wasn't like she had a lot of experience either.
というか、私じゃなくてトールがそんなことばかり考えててこんな夢にしたんじゃないの？
But you're the one controlling it! I jumped in after the fact. Get wrecked. Yayoi seemed to want to object, but she didn't say anything.
二人の初めての思い出だもん。やっぱり意識しても仕方ないじゃない。
I was impressed at how quickly she was able to switch gears. First she had tried to say it was my fault, now she was trying to make it sound not so bad. By the way, what kind of happy dream were you originally planning on making?
最近トールとやったことというか楽しかったことをたどっていこうと思ったんだけど。
We haven't done anything resembling a date after all. Feeling a bit awkward, we both looked away. With the various things that had happened since we became a couple, we hadn't gone out on anything much like a date together.
出かけたことがあってもいつもと同じようなところばかりだものね。
We haven't even left Syukyu. Yayoi nodded with a sour look on her face. God, we suck. Then let's go next time. Oh, I reached out my hand. Oh, come on.
別に今からだって行けるのよ。
No! God fucking damn it. Yayoi didn't take my offered hand. Can we go somewhere new in this dream?
行きたいと思えば想像上のどこにでも行けるんじゃないの？
Then nothing will be unexpected. Is that fun?
ええ、ハッピーエンドって素敵じゃない？
Not every time. Yayoi didn't back down. Maybe she had confidence in this dream.
それに今私を捕まえるとトールの望みが叶わないんじゃないの？
What wish would that be? Yayoi pointed to my waist.
それどうにかしたいんじゃないの？
Man, I ain't gotta. It's not actually showing them. It's just showing, you know, the. I still got a sense of that. God, this pose. I looked down in confusion, only to see that mini-me was already up and ready for war. That was because Yayoi was wearing something so bold. And it didn't help that I was being reminded of what happened literally 5 minutes ago.
ほーら、こっちに来れば好きにしていいわよ。もう一度初めての思い出を繰り返してもいいわけだし。
Come on, don't think with my penis, come on! Yayoi held her arms out invitingly. No! I almost instinctively took a step towards her, but I managed to hold back. Yes!
私とセックスしたくないの？
We already did! We need the cooldown period. I do! But that's not fair.
何が卑怯よ。だってそういうことでしょ？目を覚ませばそういうことだってできなくなるのよ。
We could do whatever the hell we want! But...
だけど何？ほら、きちんと反論できるならしてみなさいよ。
Did you think I hadn't noticed? Just because you say something, that doesn't necessarily mean it'll all turn out that way. Yayoi's eyebrows twitched. I reached out for her, but she didn't run away. I'm sure you realized it too. This was the sort of connection Yayoi had with his dream. So I'm going to forcibly catch you and pull you out. Boom.
それは無理やり？こんなところでこんな格好の私を捕まえて何をするつもりなの？
I shouldn't be thinking about that. I should just get you out.
わかってる？トールがそうしたいなら、私は全力でトールをこっちに引きずり込むわよ。
Yayoi was serious. Even if I caught her, I wouldn't be able to pull her out, and she would try to trap me in this dream. Was it really okay to catch her here? Even if I did catch her, would I lose after that? My legs grew a little weak at the thought.
先輩はこんな時に何をしてるんですか？
Kaiko, what are you doing here? Whoa! That was all I was able to say before I was suddenly kicked away by Hirasaka. Ow! She appeared right beside me. Yayoi was equally confused. Was this her dream? Or, like, did she just end up here? I was unable to respond to this sudden change in events. But if she kicked me like that naked, then there won't be much left to hide. That was the first thought that came to my mind. I fell into the water next to me. Oh, fucking goddamn it. Did I just go somewhere? You go somewhere else? Yup. God damn it. Then suddenly I was sprawled out on the floor. The dream had changed. I knew that, but... Arasaka! What the fuck? I sat up and saw Hirasaka was looking down at me with an annoyed expression. We were both wearing clothes, but due to the difference in eye level, I could see up her skirt, and it's pretty great. Hirasaka didn't seem to mind at the least. She had her guitar case slung over her shoulder and made no attempt to cover herself. What have you done? I was trying to think of ways that I could get... No. Regardless, if I can catch Yayoi and pull her out, the stream will end. I was so close, and yet I was suddenly kicked by you! Kaiko, the truest hero. And by the truest, I mean worst hero. But... Oh no, I was pretty much fucked. I feel like in order to pull her out, we need the power of friendship, love, and magic. Honestly. And the heart of the cards. We need all those. Which is... Hirasaka is, Saki's love. Alice is the heart of the cards. And I guess Kaiko's friendship? Okay. I'm saying we all need each other to stop her. I would have been fine. She literally was like, oh shit, I gotta stop him. Kicked me. And, well, to be honest, I was kind of 50-50 whether I would lose there or not. I think Hirasaka gave me a look like she was about to chew me out. That's true. My peener was standing up. Mini-me, as it was called. Austin Powers. You'll never get another movie. I didn't think I would get that sort of feedback from you. Did Hirasaka have any idea how much self-control I'd had to exercise around her? You're saying because Yayoi is literal thick as fuck, I wouldn't be able to handle myself? I wouldn't be able to control myself? Come on. Do you really have so little faith in me? I mean, we did, in fact, do the did. No, that was because she shoved some honey syrupy shit in my mouth. Ooh. Damn, she's right. That was after I turned back into a man. It's not that I turned back because I wanted to have sex with her. Lies. Even though I had never explained that until now, Hirasaka looked like she couldn't care less. Yes, this is what I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, but, by the way, Hirasaka. Yayoi showed you a happy dream too, didn't she? You were able to get here pretty, well, I can't tell if it was fast, but you were able to get here, right? As for me, I was being shown what I would lose. Hirasaka had gotten here pretty quickly, considering that neither Saki nor Alice were here yet. I can only imagine. So that's why she was able to break out so quickly. Do you hate her that much?
ええ、嫌いなんじゃなくて嫌です。自分のことですから、どうなっても私のことです。
I can
そ
go
れ
with
をあの
that.
女にどうにかしてもらうなんて我慢できません。
What kind of feelings had driven Arasaka here? Maybe it was just that she was indignant, like she said, but that part about Arasaka not hating Yayoi made me want to think that she was worried about her.
ここはどんな夢なんですか？
Oh,
先輩は見当ついてるんじゃないんですか？
oh god, that quick music change. Well, we seem to be going through Yayoi and myself's memories. I looked around, but it just looked like the area in front of the station. I stood up and looked around for something that could provide a hint when I spotted a familiar sign. Tsukyu Planetarium, Autumn Healing Program. That sign was standing right next to where we stood.
何か見つけたんですか？
Hold on, I gotta reanalysis this real quick. Yeah, I know what kind of dream this is. Without a doubt.
ずいぶん自信たっぷりに言いますね。駅前なんていつも来てるでしょ。
Yeah, but if we were talking about me and Yayoi's memories, this could only mean one thing. I pointed at the planetarium sign.
1年前、あの女とデートでもしましたか？
It was a date, but it wasn't between me and Yayoi.
蓮野さんとですか？あの女との夢じゃないんですか？
Urasaga's tone got a little sharp. No. Yayoi and I did set out, but Tetsuya and Asahi were the ones on the date. You know, the one who called you Kaiko-chan? Or Keiko-chan.
ああ、クリスマスの時の先輩のクラスメートでしたか。だけどなんで？
Urasaga's questions were completely reasonable. Asahi is Yayoi's little sister, and she was going to the planetarium with a guy, so Yayoi was worried.
ああ、妹に先を越されることをですか？
Damn! Kaiko, calm down. No, she was genuinely worried about Asahi. Yayoi was really worried about Asahi back then. She didn't have a grasp of Tetsuya's personality yet, and Asahi wasn't the type to assert herself, so Yayoi had been fretting in the prep room to the extent that she couldn't hide it. So I think you can imagine what ended up happening.
先輩を捕まえてついていったんですか？
Wackiness ensued. Hirasaka seemed to want that to be the case. I gave her a wry smile. We followed them. Secretly.
覗き見ですか。それを許容するなんて、先輩も趣味が悪いですね。
There goes my finger clicking again. I told those two beforehand that we'd be following them. Wait, I did? Just then, a bush next to us rustled and Yayoi jumped out. Oh no! Wait, was that not part of the plan? I wasn't supposed to tell him.
何それ？私知らなかったわよ。
Yup, I wasn't supposed to tell him.
あ、出てきた。
Yeah, he kept it a secret. Also, I figured you would appear if I said that. Yayoi looked like she regretted jumping out.
そうじゃなくて、何それ？
Could you stop doing that pose? You can't do that pose when you're mad at me. You can only do that pose when you're doing sexy time. I would have felt bad spying on them since they were on a date and all. I told Asahi that you were so worried about her that you couldn't even keep your facade up and got her permission. Tetsuya had seemed a bit upset and nervous about his girlfriend's big sister wanting to follow them. But Asahi had okayed it, saying, Onis-chan really is hopeless, with a sigh as usual. She had told me to take care of Yayoi because Yayoi was just acting tough. I already knew that, so that wasn't a problem.
妹にまで心配かけてたんですね。こっちが心配してたつもりだったのに。朝日ってば。
Got him.
その心配している相手も自分の都合のために置いていくんですね。
Damn. Hirasaga's words caused the atmosphere of the place to grow heavy all at once. Yeah, damn. Yayoi had seemed to be half joking before, but now she was completely cold.
そうよ。 何？稽古はそこまで口を出すの？
Yeah, yeah, she is.
いいえ、
Oh.
正直あなたの家族との関係とかどうでもいいです。ただ
Oh, Hirasaka grabbed my arm. Yayoi frowned a little.
そうやって逃げたところで本物の先輩は私がもらっていきますから。
どういう意味よ？
先輩があなたに捕まって眠ったとしても私が目を覚まさせるって言っているんです。
Them's big fighting words right there. Having come this far, Hirasaka wouldn't lose to Yayoi's so-called happy dream anymore. Dude, Hirasaka's kind of like the hero of this fucking shits. That's why she was talking about the waking world.
稽古にできるの？
起こすためなら何だってしますよ。現に一度もう先輩は蓮野さんが叩き起こしてますから。できないわけがないんです。それで蓮野さんに比べて足りない部分は何だってします。
Oh. Hirasaka gave Yayoi a look like she was provoking her.
なんなら女の武器だって使えますよ。
Whoa! Uh-oh. Hirasaka, what are you saying?
既成事実を作ってしまえばいいわけですし、それが嫌なら先輩は頑張って目を覚ましてくださいね。
Ah, I see what you're doing here. Hirasaka smiled with an uncharacteristic look on her face. Yayoi looked back at her coldly.
あなたは自分の思い浮かべた妄想の先輩を抱いて満足してればいい。引きこもるなら一人で勝手に気持ち悪い笑いを浮かべながら死ねばいい。
Jesus Christ.
そんなことはさせないわ。トールはこのまま捕まえて私のところに連れて行くの。
You know, Kaiko, why did you piss her off so much? You pissed her off so much that the music cut out mid-sentence. Like, it looked like it was like, I won't let you. And then that's when the music died. The air suddenly felt different. Thanks, Kaiko. The colors of the surrounding scenery started to fade, and I braced myself for whatever she was about to do when...
させると思った？
Yes! Here comes love! Oh! With a familiar bang like a paper bag bursting, Yayoi's head lashed to the side. Did she just Matrix dodge it? No. What? Yayoi seemed to really be in pain. No, she actually got hit. Okay. It almost caused me to reach out for her. It's fine. Okay, keep shooting. There were more shots, but they all missed Yayoi and noisily destroyed the objects behind her.
一発しか入れられなかった。
Saki looked seriously annoyed. Reloading as she walked, she discarded the empty mag and put in a new one from her pocket. Judging by her expression, she had genuinely intended on hitting Yayoi with all those bullets. Saki!
止めないで兄さん。久々に本気で頭に来たわ。
I know! And let's just hold on! Then, from a short distance away from us, she aimed the gun at Yayoi.
さきちゃん、ずいぶんご機嫌斜めみたいじゃない。
I'm sick of your shit, woman. The damage still seemed to be taking its toll on Yayoi, who shook her head as she stood up.
ここに来るまでにそんなにひどい目にあったのかしら。ええ、とっても幸せで楽しくて、だからこそそこから抜け出せなかった自分が頭にくるわ。
I couldn't escape into that damn dream. I had to come here.
それとそんな夢を見せてくれた人にもね。
Oh my fucking god.
私は夢の内容は選べないんだけど、その人の見たい夢を見せるだけで。
Yeah, but you still showed them a dream.
その仕組みに気づいたとき、どれだけ気分が悪くなるか身をもって経験させていただいたので。
Saki really was in a bad mood. Way worse than Hirasaka had been.
なのに気づいたんだ。どんな裏技使ったのかしら。マイヤちゃんが気づかせてくれたのよ。
Oh, Maya is a hero. Maya did? Even though I had said it was over for her. But maybe the Maya who had appeared in front of Saki had been Maya as seen by Saki.
ええ、お兄ちゃんをもうちょっと見ててねって。だから今みたいにいじけてる弥生先輩には兄さんは渡せない。
Dude, it's crazy how all the pieces are just falling into place. Oh! There was another bang, but the bullets weren't even close to hitting Yayoi anymore.
妹の嫉妬かしら。やっぱり咲ちゃんのは重いわね。だけど何を言っても分かってる？結局ここの夢は私のものだって。
Come on, where's the heart of the cards? We need her. The fading of the dream, which had stopped with Saki's intrusion, began again. Oh, god damn it. But with a pause. But that pause had helped. I charged at Yayoi. It wasn't the first time I'd had to harden the ground as it tried to crumble beneath me. I made the sugar cube-like footholds as hard as bricks as I ran to Yayoi's side and reached out my hand. Guy! Yeah, that was a bad idea. Yayoi sounded a little disappointed. The ground beneath her gave way. Since the ground under me was sturdy, my hand grasped at nothing.
どうする？今度こそ忘れさせてこっちに捕まえてあげるけど。
No, no. Okay, come on, heart of the cards. I need you. I won't forget. I'll definitely catch you. Oh! I jumped off the hardened ground and reached for Yayoi. The area around us had almost completely disintegrated. The dream was over. Oh!
兄さん。
Oh! I'm going! I didn't think Yayoi would allow them to follow, but it took everything I had to just chase after Yayoi myself, so I doubted I could bring them along either. In the white space beyond the crumbling dream, Yayoi was there with a sad, resigned smile on her face. What kind of smile was that? I reached out with all my might, and... Hello? What the fuck, Blizzard? Oh my god. See, I fucking told you guys. We need the other girls to help me. But now I'm here, alone again. Fucking hell.